What's the best food that we've eaten?
The fish at Tamarind.
Of course. All right, well, that was an obvious answer. What was the second best food that we've eaten this week?
The chicken and sticky rice.
That's an obvious second choice. What was the third best food that we had this week?
The rice rectangles in egg.
Ah, yeah. Obvious third choice. Come to think of it. Very good choices. What is the best thing that was available at the markets? Things. We're a bit worried that a lot of the stuff in the markets is TV stuff.
Quite like the paintings.
Yeah. Which will be hanging under our window in the stairwell when we get home.
Although, this is a loaded question, I'm asking this question because I bought myself a sticky rice t-shirt. Is that what you're supposed to be? So that's the best new thing in the market. That they don't just have Bilal or Moran Krabang t-shirts, they have Moran Krabang sticky rice t-shirts, of which I have procured. So
It's as if they knew you were coming
it's as
and
if they knew I was coming.
stock them specially.
All as well.
You missed your boys.
Yes.
Only 24 hours till we get to see them again.
I'm looking forward to a cuddle.
What have been some of the lovely interactions we've had with Lao people, small or large? We were talking about this last night. For me, it's just I think you described it as I can't remember this kind of understated generosity and care for people around them. It's not big gestured, it's not look at me, it's just this knowing when you're walking the streets that if something happens, people will look out for you.
Yeah, well, like the woman who helped us open the seat of our scooter.
Yeah, that's a great example. What happened?
So, we got on our scooter. They'd only been on it for like a minute and wanted to check that Tim had his phone and couldn't work out for the life of us how to open the seat that exposes the secure locker space in the bike, because previous scooters that we'd had like a release button, or they had a key. Anyway, what felt like 10 minutes that we were fiddling with this thing, it wasn't. It was only like 2 minutes. This very lovely Laotian lady stopped on her scooter, and it was such a mum thing to do. She was just like, get out of the way. Here is what you do. You press the button. Now you try. Do the thing. And then she tapped me on the arm. She was like, look, this press done. All fine. And then she scooted away. But I also just really like the interactions with, but this is true of any part of the world, but when you can tell that the person who is doing the thing has a lot of pride in what they're doing. So, the place that we had lunch on the way back from the waterfalls, she wanted everything to be like,
Yeah.
She was very polite and lots of smiling, and came to place the things out, and
Yeah.
no, you must have rice and this rice. So that was, just when they're obviously very proud of what they do, and they do it very well.
Which incidentally was probably one of my top 2 or 3 meals of the trip. Randomly, a bamboo vegetable broth.
Same thing at that little cafe that we found in the streets over, that Le Petit French
Yeah.
cafe. He came out and we
Yeah.
had chilled water
Yeah.
on arrival.
Yeah.
There was coasters under the glasses on the table, and it doesn't mean that those things make it fancy. It just means that they want you to enjoy whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
And I really like that. Or in the instances where we've said to a shopkeeper or market store, I don't just keep the change, and they look genuinely shocked that you don't want the 2,000 kip. Like when we bought the water from the girl at the main street in the shop, and the
15 cents Australian we're talking.
it's like, I don't want 2,000 kip. It's not even. It's like 5 cents nothing. Or when we bought the potato and banana chips from the woman, same thing. I think it was like 89,000, and I gave her 19. She's rummaged around for that. I was like, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Like they, whether it's well practiced surprise or but it's just, that's what I like. The authenticity.
Yeah. It's very dry.
It's very dry. It's concerningly dry.
We rode yesterday through an area where there was some rice paddies, and they were entirely dried up, and you could just see the kind of terraces in completely dried out clay. And some pictures from the ride that we did to the waterfall last time compared to the ride that we did to the waterfall this time showed incredible difference. And same time of year, we were here at the same time of year last time as we are this time, so there's some kind of drought or something going
it's
on here.
very, very, very dry.
The place we've stayed has been lovely.
Very lovely. Staff lovely. Breakfast excellent.
Pool bonus.
Bonus.
We went to Tamarind Restaurant last night, which was somewhere where we did a
Cooking course.
13 years ago.
Food was
Still in
amazing.
operation. Full of guests last night.
Yes.
We were looked after by the manager. He took very good care of us.
Very good care.
And a few of the trainees. Delicious, though the eggplant jow was probably not the best eggplant jow we've had here, to our disappointment.
Still delicious,
to
though.
Jackie's very particular disappointment.
But you were right, the coriander and
That
they
was
call it
something
green
else.
pepper, which I'm assuming isn't green, same as green capsicum. It was very good. So that's a new discovery. Try to recreate that at home.
Yeah.
Not as smoky as the eggplant one, but still very delicious. So I will definitely attempt to bastardize that at home.
Advice have you got for future Jackie and Tim when we come back here for our 20-year anniversary?
Do the same thing, but maybe try to come just a little bit later in the year if it's going to be this dry.
Later in the year's hotter, but a bit less dry.
Well, it's probably the same heat, but maybe a bit more humidity and a bit wetter. I don't know, it just made me feel a bit sad that it looked so dry and barren. And that might be the natural course of the seasons here and everything. In 6 weeks there'll be a massive downpour of rain, everyone's fine.
Yeah.
But I think from a selfish perspective, I'd like to be here when it's lush and green.
Get out and about early in the morning and late at night. It's glorious, but in the middle of the day, it's oppressively hot.
Yeah. Stay in the old town again.
If you go for a beer by the Mekong, the one that overlooks the ferry on-ramp has the coldest beer.
Yes, it's called LP Bakery.
Okay, excellent. We need to put that review on Google.
Yeah, coldest beer in Luang Prabang, no questions. Also probably the best price for what it is, like to be that cold and have that view. It's very cheap beer.
Yeah.
It's 35,000 kip per large beer.
I'm envisaging as I put this video together, this will cut away to those incredible sunset views that we saw last night.
That's what we should start doing, is recording the price of beer per country, and that will give us an idea of inflation.
What is it? I think it was 35,000 kip for a large beer lao.
Yeah.
Is a fairly typical price.
I think that's quite well priced.
Yeah, that's what it is there, you're right.
Yeah. That's very...
So that place has the cheapest and coldest beer with the best view.
Yes. Why it's not full of people, I am not sure. But yeah, we'll put some Google reviews on to make sure that people understand. What else has been fun? I've just enjoyed the, especially at night, just like the energy and the...
Yeah, that's a good one.
Bustle around the food part of the night market, and you know, like it kind of brings a little city like this to life.
It's kind of somehow it's a bustle without being overbearing or
it's small. It's a concentrated bustle.
Yeah, but it's also I think to do with the people here. There's this kind of bustleness to it, but also a laid back to it as well. It's not, there's no aggressive selling or aggressive, you know.
Even the negotiation or the bartering in the market, I ask them how much it is purely because I just want to know what the start, like
where the start
not
is.
because I necessarily want to buy it and I don't want to pay what they've told me, but like, and then when you say, oh, okay, thank you, they literally go, how much? It's just like,
yeah.
You know, they don't yell after you. It's how much you want to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't then counter offer.
When we bring Zach and Sam back here, there's an elephant sanctuary that they might like to see.
Yes, but we do not ride the elephants.
We don't ride the elephants. They're not toys.
No. It'd be fun to put them on the back of a scooter each.
Yep, we'll go scootering.
Take them to the waterfall.
Definitely go to the waterfall.
By then there'll probably be a cable car from...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we'll take them zip lining.
Lots of fun to be had here for Zach and Sam.
Take them on a river cruise.
Definitely. Up to Nong Kyo maybe, if we're feeling very adventurous.
I feel like we'd have to stay somewhere that was a little bit bigger.
Than Luang Prabang?
No. Like
hotel-wise.
Like somewhere with a pool but has a bit more space around the pool. So same standard, but maybe just a little like...
Yep. They could have their own room.
Yeah, no.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Do you like Laodale?
I do like that.
All right.
Well, look what I've still got. I love that.
From 10 years ago.
possible now.
What's different about Luang Prabang compared to the last time we were here?
The amount of rich tourists.
And without being racist, what nationality are they, Dale?
Everything that starts with without being racist. But from what I can ascertain,
From the largest People's Democratic Republic of the world.
Actually, I would say it is an equal representation between Europe and China.
Yeah. And there are some Americans here as well, and
Very few.
And I think you said you've picked up a few Australian accents, but I don't think I've picked up a single one. So
No,
there
and
hasn't been many
The
Australians.
Australian accents have been backpackers, not
Yeah.
annoying rich ones.
There's plenty of backpackers here as well, hey?
Yes.
Have we been better at scootering this time or worse at scootering this time?
Same. You did very well with the scootering.
We had some roadworks to contend with.
You took our little scooter off-road.
We had some massive Russian trucks to contend with.